Hey, blessed day, Grateful Gap family. Welcome into Wellness Wednesday here on the Grateful Gap podcast. Before I get into today's health topic, I'm going to get directly into the daily verse. Daily verse for the day of May 1st, 2024, derived from the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9, and it states as follows. After this, I saw, and look, a great crowd, which no man was able to number, out of all nations and tribes and peoples and tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, dressed in white robes, and there were palm branches in their hands. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for Wellness Wednesday, in light of May being Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to be able to go over types of mental health issues and illnesses. I'm getting this information from betterhealthchannel.vic.gov, but I will have the link to the description in the article. And again, I know I've spoken about mental health and the importance of mental health, multiple times probably over the years on my podcast, and I'm never going to not stop speaking about it. I've had, people personally in my family that has battled with mental health issues. I've seen people in the real world battle with mental health issues, and it's a serious thing. But I want everybody to stay prayed up. This even goes back to what I was speaking about yesterday with sickness and things of that nature. It's Satan's fault, but we're not going to give in to Satan. We're not going to let him win. We're going to keep Jehovah at the head of our life, and we're going to do better. So I will be discussing some types of mental health issues and illnesses, and then we'll be going from there. So mental health has subcategories. We have major categories, and then they have subcategories within those categories. So I'll be starting with anxiety disorders. So anxiety disorders are a group of mental health disorders that include generalized anxiety disorder, social phobias, specific phobias, for example, agoraphobia and claustrophobia. Also like arachnophobia, like you scared of spiders, that type of stuff. Panic disorders, obsessive compulsive disorder, which is OCD, and you have post-traumatic stress disorder. Any untreated anxiety disorder can lead to significant impairment of people's daily lives. So again, if you know you battle with any of these type of anxiety disorders, please go get yourself checked out. There's no shame in going to seek medical professional help. Obviously, you should always want to try to seek spiritual help first through Jesus and through Jehovah. But again, we are here in a world where Satan is consuming everything. So we have these things in place to be able to be seen in person and get medical results. And you can get medical results also while getting spiritual results. So behavior and emotional disorders in children. Common behavior disorders in children include oppositional defiant disorder, conduct disorder, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Treatment for these mental health disorders can include therapy, education, and medication. Bipolar affective disorder. Bipolar affective disorder is a type of mood disorder previously referred to as a maniac depression. A person with bipolar disorder experiences episodes of mania and depression. The person may or may not experience psychotic symptoms. The exact cause is unknown, but a genetic predisposition has been clearly established. Environmental stresses can also trigger episodes of this mental illness. And again, we know the cause. I just told y'all, Satan, he brought all this into the world. Jehovah never intended for any of us to go through things like this. Depression. Depression is a mood disorder characterized by lowering of mood, loss of interest and enjoyment, and reduced energy. It is not just feeling sad. There are different types and symptoms of depression. There are varying levels of severity and symptoms related to depression. Symptoms of depression can lead to increased risk of suicidal thoughts or behavior. Make sure we checking on our loved ones. Make sure we checking on our friends. Make sure we checking on our family. Make sure we checking on our children. All those type of things. Make sure you checking on yourself. Dissociation and dissociative disorders. Dissociation is a mental process where a person disconnects from their thoughts, feelings, memories, or sense of identity. Dissociative disorder include amnesia, depersonalization disorder, and dissociative identity disorder. You also have eating disorders. Eating disorders include anorexia, bulimia, nervosa, and other binge eating disorders. Eating disorders can affect people of all ages and genders and can have serious psychological and physical consequences. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD. OCD is an anxiety disorder. Obsessions are recurrent thoughts, images, or impulses that are intrusive and unwanted. Compulsions are time-consuming and distressing repetitive rituals. Treatments that include cognitive behavior therapy for OCD. Paranoia. Paranoia is the irrational and persistent feeling that people are out to get you. Paranoia may be a symptom of conditions including paranoid personality disorder, delusional disorder, and schizophrenia. Treatment for paranoia includes medications and psychological support. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, is a mental health condition that can develop as a response to people who have experienced any traumatic event. This can be a car or other serious accident, physical or sexual assault, war-related events or torture, or natural disasters such as bushfires or floods. Psychosis. People affected by psychosis can experience delusions, hallucinations, and confused thinking. Psychosis can occur in a number of mental illnesses, including drug-induced psychosis, schizophrenia, and mood disorders. Medication and psychological support can relieve or even eliminate psychotic symptoms. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is a complex psychotic disorder characterized by disruptions to thinking and emotions and a disordered perception of reality. Symptoms of schizophrenia vary widely but may include hallucinations, delusions, thought disorder, social withdrawal, lack of motivation, and impaired thinking and memory. People with schizophrenia have a high risk of suicide. Schizophrenia is not a split personality. So again, as you can tell from hearing me read this article, mental health is very important, ladies and gentlemen. So please, please, please do your best to take care of yourselves. Again, if you know individuals that have been diagnosed with these mental disorders, please do your best to be able to check on them, keep them on whatever path and track they need to be on. Obviously, we all need to be trying to do our best to be on the cramped and narrow road. That's the best path that has ever been created. It's the perfect path. Jesus Christ built that road for us to be able to follow spiritually, physically, mentally, all those type of things. So please just try to stay focused as much as possible on keeping Jehovah at the head of your life. Satan wants us to be able to go through all these things. Satan wants us to be sick. Satan wants us to have paranoia and evil thoughts and be scared of something and all these type of things. It's all Satan, ladies and gentlemen. So please just acknowledge that Satan is trying to, weigh you down. And when you start to acknowledge Satan is trying to wear you down and you acknowledge the power of Jehovah, you see how all those things change in your life. So again, I encourage all of you to get your faith right with the Almighty, get your faith right with his son, Jesus Christ, because Jehovah will never fail you. He will never fail you, or he will never leave you unless you leave him. So do it, find in your heart to find a place for Jehovah. Open your whole heart to him, and he will make you better. I promise you. I promise you. But take care of yourselves. Again, look out for your loved ones. Do all the things that, Christians are supposed to be able to do to help people in life. So I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Again, mental health is truly serious. Again, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Have faith in Jehovah that he can heal you from anything, because he can. So, and again, be looking forward to that description that I just read in the book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 9. You're going to see countless people from all nations, all tongues. And he was describing the perfect world, how it would look when we're ready to start living in the perfect world. So I love y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves. Till next time. Peace.